When the aliens first invaded, they nearly destroyed us. That must never be allowed to happen again.
Look over here, sweetie. Smile.
We're making a stellar calendar.
Smile, Heisenberg. She's eating a lot of that blue stuff. What is that?
It's just Gatorade.
Even if they make it through whatever it is you're doing to them, they're going to be totally unprepared for the real world.
And I happen to think the opposite is true.
It's child abuse.
O beloveds, O men of the desert, I am the Mahdi, the expected one. In a vision, the Prophet Muhammad has instructed me, let mountain and desert tremble, let cities shudder, and turn in fear of all those miracles to come. This is how it must be in Khartoum.
Are these bulletins from Khartoum true?
I was sent to Khartoum to assess the Egyptian capacity to deal with the uprising. I assessed it as nil.
Send Gordon to Khartoum.
Gordon, I cannot and will not send military forces up the Nile. But I admit Khartoum cannot be left to its fate without some gesture.
And when the Mahdi floats me down the Nile, the government will assume a pained expression and say to Her Majesty, we sent Gordon, we did the best we could.
Precisely.
Attack, beloved one. Attack now, holy person. There is no more time. It is the moment.
Where the Nile divides, their mighty conflict explodes across the Cinerama screen. Charlton Heston as Gordon, summoned by his country to defend Khartoum.
Farmers defending their land against regiments of foreign troops who wondered what they were dying for. It was a taste of things to come.
Harry Harbord Morant, Lieutenant Bushveld Carbineers.
I understand they've been quite effective, sir.
Very effective. We've just arrested 3 of them for shooting Boer prisoners and a German missionary.
This man killed Captain Hunt. He will be executed immediately.
Harry.
They mutilated him. They mutilated him with knives while he was still alive.
They know our strategies. They've learned our weaknesses. And the alien attack nearly destroyed us. That must never be allowed to happen again. If we're going to survive, we need a new kind of soldier. One who doesn't think the way we think. Fear the things we fear. One the enemy would never expect.
Would I have called myself a hippie back in 88 or 89 or 86 or 76 or 66?
Highly involved people practicing inner evolvement.
The term has been so compromised and misunderstood and abused.
Looked at pictures in Life magazine of hippies, you know, and found that really appealing and knew that I didn't want the life my parents had.
Ended up living in a teepee in Oregon and connecting spiritually.
We haven't defined what is a hippie. Was Jesus a hippie?
I've never been ashamed to be a hippie.
We were all about being flower children, being about love.
Hippies are kind of known as tree huggers, right?
You know, I always equated it with folk that wanted to live simply, wanted to live close to the earth.
Try to give as little money as possible to killing people.
Being about against the war, trying to build a better world.
Wanted to farm, wanted to raise their kids.
They tried not to participate in corporate America.
They just really slandered us. And so as a result, many people today do not want to use the term, but I'm actually still very comfortable with the term. You know, I think hippie's fine.
I really want to see you. Really want to be with you. Really want to see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord.
Well, I live in a school bus without power, without running water, without electricity. That's kind of a hippie lifestyle.
I had watched my parents struggle in the whole middle class trap. And kind of early on, I decided, you know, you only have freedom if you're rich or you're poor enough that you don't care.
You guys have to come out. I haven't seen you in forever.
I really need to get out of the house.
We can have fun here. This is delightful. We should get one of these above our bed. Look, new neighbors.
Wow.
What do we got?
Is that a fraternity? We have to go over there. We've got to be cool.
And we say, by the way, keep it down.
Well, we won't say it like that. Just like, keep it down.
What are you doing with this?
Keep it down.
Just don't, we've overworked it. Just wanted to say, welcome to the
Yeah,
hood.
welcome.
Also, if you could maybe just...
Keep it down.
Anyway.
Make sure if we're too noisy, call me first. Don't call the cops.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go tell them to...
Yeah.
Are you ready for a show?
Call the cops.
That almost seems so lame.
Do it anonymously.
It's a good idea. They do our dirty work for us.
Oh, no. You sold us out.
You called about your neighbors?
No.
We have call ID. We're cops. Everybody has call ID.
You guys just woke a sleeping giant. Welcome to the darkness, bitches.
I think the frat broke into the car and stole all the airbags.
So weird.
Why would they just break in and steal the airbags?
I don't know. We should follow police.
Delta Psi has the upper hand.
If you want some, come get some. We're throwing a Robert De Niro party. Should be pretty loud.
You called the cops. You violated the circle of trust, fucker.
Just go.
You're upsetting Jinxie Cat.
And what he gonna do?
This is our home.
It's our home. Oh, we're having a hard time hanging on to our balls. They're so big.
I'm a mama bear.
Claws are out. I have a darkness inside of me, and you will see it.
We need minds like yours, Ender. You were bred for this. You see things in a way we can't. You alone can understand the enemy. You will be the one to save mankind.
Unless we act now, Earth will be annihilated.
We're out of time.
He's not ready.
You're never ready. Go when you're ready enough.
Track them from below the ice. Shoot straight. Stay calm. Here we go.
I've never seen anyone do that.
We should tell him the truth.
Why?
When it's over, what will be left of the boy?
What does it matter if there's nothing left at all?
If you don't try, then we will all be lost.
I'll do everything I can to win this war.
If you succeed, you will be remembered as a hero.
He's abandoning his entire fleet.
He's in command. There's no stopping him now.
In 3, 2, 1, now!
If I wanted to hit you, I would have hit you.